In this position in 1987, Grandmaster Evgeny Vladimirov goes galaxy brain with this move. Let's see what happens here. So in the game, Vladimirov is down a piece, but his opponent's king is left in the center of the board. And here his opponent tries to trade queens with queen to b5, trying to go into an endgame up a piece. But Vladimirov takes the pawn with check, and after king to f8, his rook is under attack, so he goes rook to g1. And these rooks on the g-file look very impressive, but both the knight and the rook are covering the back rank, so for now it's perfectly fine, and his opponent trades queens with queen takes b3. But after queen takes b3, 99.9% of you are just going to instantly recapture. But there's one winning move in this position, and Vladimirov shows this isn't checkers. Instead of capturing back the queen, he plays bishop to h6. Not only leaving the queen there, but putting the bishop on an undefended square. This bishop can just be captured. But this is coming with the immediate threat of rook to h7 checkmate. So what happens if you just take the bishop? Well, if you take the bishop, then there's rook to g8 check, king takes f7, and now rook to g7 is checkmate because the bishop covers the diagonal. So instead of taking the bishop or moving the queen, black finds the best response, knight to g4. Now sacrificing the knight to disconnect the coordination between the rooks, and this is attacking the bishop. But there's one winning move in this position, rook to h7 check, and now the only move is taking the bishop, but now we can grab the rook with check, king takes f7, and now the winning move, rook to h7. Getting the rook out of the way with check, and now the king can attack the rook because of the rook on the g-file, so king to e8. And only now do we capture back the queen, and the material is equal. But this knight on h6 is under attack, and it's trapped, it can't go anywhere. If you go to f7, the only safe square, then we go rook to g7, and there's absolutely no defending this. The opponent resigns the game.